Welcome back, welcome to the project.
Well, our next guest is a highly successful business person. You might know her from Shark Tank.
You know her as the business lady in red. Lady in red. Naomi Simson, who gambled her life savings on a bold plan that changed the art of gift giving, is a shark that certainly heard her fair share of wacky ideas.
The G-stick is a tongue scraper.
Mr. Pooh sneaked out of a bottom one day and found that he was alone.
Our clock is a robot designed to wake up the user only without disturbing anyone around them.
And as the sharks gear up for season 3, there's plenty more where that came from.
Would you please welcome Naomi Simson?
Lady in red, apparently. There we go.
Now, coming up this season, you've got the biggest Aussie deal so far on record, $2.5 million investment. Can Channel 10 afford this? I'm concerned.
Well, this is the thing. It's our money.
Oh.
So, yes, they can afford it when they're spending our money, which is quite funny. But it's a fabulous, fabulous thing. And I was in the US just a few weeks ago and I mentioned this particular invention. And they said, oh, you've got to bring it to the States.
Oh.
Wow.
But you've also had some intriguing ones. Is there one that is groundbreaking in terms of assisting cancer sufferers?
Yes. In fact, that's a beautiful pitch and it's on tomorrow night, 8:45. It's actually gorgeous because these doctors were watching what happens to patients and their families in that moment when they're diagnosed. And that is that people are desperate for information and they don't know where to get it. And these guys said, I'm going to do something about it, and they did. And they have a very interesting business model because I often think that you can have a cause, but as you know, with the beanies, you've actually got to have the funds to make the cause work. So they've really looked at their business model about how they can fund it and make it grow.
And one thing I'm really looking forward to, fantastic news for vegetarians, Jews and Muslims alike, a vegetarian seasoning that makes everything taste like bacon.
Everything tastes like bacon. It's incredible. Yeah.
Does it work? Is it real?
Well, yep. You know, I'm still here. I'm not glowing in the dark or anything. No, but apparently it's, completely vegan.
Wow.
So, and he's a very clever entrepreneur. It's almost like he saw the show and said, I need a concept. What would be absolutely blow it away? And then he came into the tank. And it's a really lovely and clever pitch.
You must be always getting bailed up for people pitching ideas. I thought I saw you at the Logies in the corner with Richie from The Bachelor, like pitching an idea. Was that what was going on?
Yep. 2 o'clock in the morning.
Was it a good idea?
Yeah, what was his idea?
Well, he still hasn't told me. So he just told me, he said, he's so gorgeous actually, he said, it's going to be bigger than Facebook. And I said to him, well, let me just manage my expectations as a potential investor, because if you say, I got this little idea, I've shown it to a few people, maybe it'll get a bit of traction, then, you know, then you can only go up. But if you start at here, there's only one way to go. And then he asked me for my phone number.
I see what's going on here.
I think this might have been a pitch of a different kind.
It's really funny because then he got me to put it in his phone, and like every young people, then they check that you gave the real phone number.
Yeah, they ring you.
Yeah.
Look, speaking of
Yeah, you've
dates,
got an
which you're
idea.
on, what about this? Neutral chewing gum. Okay, it's for people who are about to kiss on a date. They want to freshen their breath, but they don't want it to be obvious, so they have it mouth-flavoured chewing gum.
So it gets rid of the food flavour but just keeps it
It
neutral.
doesn't say I'm keen, it just says I'm neutral.
Greta, where are you up to on this idea?
Well, I'm beginning. What do you reckon?
I think this could be bigger than MySpace, to be honest.
Can I have your phone number, please? It's funny because it's such a responsibility because people do pitch me all the time. My kids get pitched. So literally they go, ask your mum if she thinks this is a good idea.
I thought you meant people were pitching your kids as an idea.
They're terribly brilliant. But, no, but they're saying, what do your mum think of this? But it's such a responsibility because if I say, Greta, that's a good idea, you might go and spend your hard-earned cash on it.
Yeah, I
So
would.
should she or not?
Yeah.
No.
Depressing.
The Detiro little oil capsules do exactly that. Beautiful, beautiful product.
Shark Tank is back on your screens tomorrow night at 8:45. Would you please thank Naomi Simson?